Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Lagos. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Because before you leave, join this family and turn on the post notifications so that you can keep up to speed with us, okay? And to my returning subscribers, my OG that are always in the comment section, giving me life. I thank you guys so much for all that you do for my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you, okay? So without further ado, you guys can already see what we are about to do here, probably from the title. My husband is here once again. You guys, it's like you want me to leave this channel for him, Abby, because the way he always comment, bring him back. I'm like, okay, I brought him back today. And thankfully, like, today is a special day for us as a family. Today is our anniversary. I've been married to this man right sitting down right beside me for 7 good years, 7 whole years. I don't even know how. But yes, it's 7 years. 7 years are just gone past.
Yep.
How? It just feels like yesterday, Abby.
Yeah.
Does it feel like 7 years?
Feels like yesterday, sure.
Yeah. We've been married for 7 years and today is our anniversary, the 15th of February. I'll be putting up this video today by God's grace. But if I don't make Twitter today, still wish me happy anniversary. Wish us happy anniversary in the comment section, okay? It's not today. Let us see you guys in the comments, okay? I love those comments, guys. Keep it coming. Thank you so much. But before I continue talking, because this video will be long, it will be long. But I'm here to answer questions you guys sent in. Thank you first of all for all of you that have sent in your questions, both on the video we did together, the last video. And just in case you have not watched that video, I'll link it up on the screen. And then I also put out a what's wrong now? I also put out, am I doing it a bit? Anyway, I also put out a community post asking for questions, and you guys also showed up. Like, there are so many questions. I had to write them down because I don't want to be reading phone or like trying to get it out from a screen. So I just wrote everything down on this sheet of paper that I'm going to be reading from, just in case you're hearing shoo in the background. It's coming from this paper, okay? So thank you guys for your questions. I'm really happy that at least I have people listening and people reading, and those who responded to my requests for questions. I really appreciate each and every one of you, okay? So without further ado, let's just get into this video, okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to be starting off with the questions. I think let's start with this question that a lot of people ask this question. Like 4 different people ask the question, and they want to know where you're from. Okay. First of all, Sam, have you told them your name on this channel? Let's start from there, because I know his name is, nobody asked for his name. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but just tell us your name and tell us where you're from. So that they can stop asking. A lot of people have asked, where is he from? Is he Igbo? Where is he from? So those 2 questions tie together. So tell us. Okay,
I'm an Igbo guy from Anambra State.
Yeah.
A little town, not a little town, a big town called Umueri.
Thank God you said on camera. A little town called Umueri. I always have arguments. Navy versus Umueri argument. So you said little town. Okay, I've captured it. I'm going to go and save it somewhere.
From a town called Umueri, okay. All right, Anambra State. Okay, my name is Chibuzo. That's my native name. My English name is Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell. Oga Maxwell for short.
Which kind of Oga Maxwell? That look like
Oga Maxwell for short.
So I'm an Igbo guy.
Okay, let's now move on.
Even though some people think I'm from the middle belt, like Taraba.
You don't look that Igbo, do you? Well, you look Igbo. Don't you look Igbo?
I know, but some people think I'm.
I know a lot of people don't know that. Like first impression, people don't know that I'm Igbo until I say so.
Yeah,
I don't look
Igbo.
I don't even look Igbo. That's not even true.
Okay.
People always tell me that I look like I'm from Edo State. No, they tell me that I'm Black American. Okay. Can't you see this beauty? I just misread enter Nigeria, but anyway, we are here.
Sele.
Okay, so let's move on to the questions. The first question from the video, I'm going to start from the questions on the video post. That's the one I asked. Thank you for watching to the end and hearing my request for questions and leaving the questions also. So this first question is from Miss Nivea Love. Is there anything that you have done with Felicia in the past that you wish you could have done differently?
No.
So this question is for you.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All those times that you are currently with me.
It happens in every marriage. Every marriage.
Okay, so you don't wish you could have done something differently.
Every marriage.
These are 7 years of being married.
No.
Okay.
Every marriage comes with.
So this question is for you. I don't have to answer it.
Yeah.
The next question is from my personal person, my sister. Okay, the excellent teacher.
Excellent.
She's an excellent teacher, like super.
Our excellent
super.
is your name.
Check out the excellent teacher. Okay, she's really, really excellent, as she says she is. Yeah. So, what's your advice to intending couples on staying married after the wedding?
For me, before you get married to somebody, all right? I think you guys must have dated.
Yeah.
Even if you guys didn't actually date for long, all right? There's some certain you guys would have spent, like, even if it's 1 month together, right? To actually understand one another, right?
Together, like living together.
You don't have to live together.
Okay.
You can just come visit Saturday, Sundays, go back, spend some times out, all right?
Okay.
Now, these things actually make you learn about one another, right?
Yeah.
Then after you guys gotten married, just try as much as possible to keep family be part of you guys' problem. Yeah, because one of the things that actually affect marriages is small thing. You pick your phone, you call your father, you call your mother, you call your sister, you call your brother, explain my husband is the worst husband in this life. My wife is a terrible person. My wife is this, my wife is that. Then when you keep calling your mother and say my wife is this, my wife is that, then tomorrow, and you and your wife settle, so are you going to still tell them
still have that impression of you, like they won't forget all those things you
so
said.
Are you still going to tell them
looking at your husband or your wife as
so are you still going to tell them that my wife is not as I portrayed her? Then another thing, there's nothing also wrong telling your pastors about your family issue, but still know that your pastors actually have their own family, and they're humans. They're actually going through their own problem. They're also going through their own problem. There's
no marriage that is free of.
So I think for me, the best thing is when you guys have issue or you guys anything, just try and settle it among yourselves. Talk to each other. Sit down on the table. Talk. Air your mind. Air your opinion. Then you guys will solve it out and move on.
Yeah. Same here. I also am of that opinion. Third parties have a way of escalating issues, especially if you go and tell it to the wrong person that is not wise. So I feel what he said is really, really true. And then also the impression you're leaving afterwards, even though you later settle with your husband, they will not forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they will forever see that your spouse as the certain kind of person that the person might not necessarily be just because he behaved like that at a certain time. It's possible that he could have worked on it and he could have changed, and then they are still thinking he's that person.
He's that same jumbo.
Yeah, the same crazy guy in the marriage. Okay, so this question is from Taylor T. As a couple, what has been your favorite moment that you shared together, and what has been the lowest moment together? The lowest moment we spent together was that time that Nobi was after I came back from the US after giving birth, the circumcision was failed. What do they call that word? It wasn't well. They didn't do the circumcision well, so we had to go and redo it. And then
it's not like they didn't do it well.
In fact, that's the first time they didn't do it well.
No,
it was going back in, like they didn't take off enough for skin. Yeah.
The way we Africans do our circumcision is different from the way the whites do their own. They did it based on how they do their own.
Okay, she says so.
Right? They did it like how they do their own. But you felt let's do the normal.
The way Hebrew people do it now.
That's what I'm saying. It's different from Africans and Noibos, alright? But it was actually one of the lowest moments.
Like the lowest time. Like that's the whole story time. Like Nigerian hospital. God.
Jesus Christ.
I'm about to take it to Nigeria. It's Nigerian hospital now, because it was just a case
Nigerian government hospitals.
Okay, government, even private, all joint. Because that procedure was something that from the private hospital you had to refer us to government to a government hospital, and that's why we went for it. In fact, it's a whole story time, but that was the worst time of my life. Like as a couple, like it was. I saw my husband like, what is the word? Like I've never seen him that way in our whole entire marriage. Like it was the lowest moment of our lives. Like it was just too low. It's a whole story.
Do you know the madness? I don't know. Do you know the madness of the doctor prescribes drug for you to go and get? You go to the pharmacy, they tell you that drug doesn't have, they don't even have it. Then maybe like on Sunday, for example, you come out
and your child is there bleeding.
You come out from the general hospital. You come out from the general hospital. There is nothing, nowhere to even get drugs. It's like walking on the road looking for where to buy drugs. Tears will just be flowing.
Oh my God, I don't want to even think about it right now. But that was like our lowest moment.
I hated to be like
our lowest moment.
No, it was the worst.
Like it was the worst.
But God came through for us.
Yeah. So and the happiest moments, right? What are your favorite moments that we'll share together? Can you remember anyone?
Every day's favorite moment.
Don't be, just look for one particular thing.
Every day is a favorite moment.
Favorite moment.
Should I say when we got married or when Nobi was born?
Both times when our children were born and on our wedding day. I think I still have like great nice memories of the wedding day. Like I can't forget some things that happened on my wedding day. I don't want to be talking too long, but yeah, those are the 3 favorite moments that we'll share together as a couple. Okay. Then this question is from my friend Chini Amadi. She's asking, why are you guys looking at
You know, I remember the second time
I don't know if this is really a question or she was just making a comment like, what are we looking at? Like
I remember the second time I came to you guys' house.
Yeah.
You guys get man Ibrahim saw me and asked your mom. I've not seen this your son before.
Are you serious?
Your mom laughed.
So I went and looked for someone that looked like my brother to marry.
And your mom smiled and like
he always looked alike, like even before we got married. So not even that marriage thing. That
even this Christmas we went.
Yeah.
Somebody saw us. Nanai. I was like, Francis, is this your brother? And Francis said yes, but with the in-law.
Brother-in-law. Yeah, so we always looked alike even before we got married. So I know people say that when couples are married after some time they start looking like themselves. We always looked like ourselves like from before we got married. Next question, this is from TWINKLE ORUJUBA, also my friend. You guys check her channel out as well. Please subscribe to her channel also, okay? How many kids do you guys want?
What?
There are 2 questions, so let's answer this first one. How many kids do you guys want?
Okay. 3.
3 kids. We want 3 kids. We have 2 boys for now, so 1 more to go.
1 more to go.
Yeah, even though I've given this guy here a deadline that to reach a certain age, that is a benchmark. I'm not crossing that age. You just manage these 2 boys like that.
We want 3, but how can you bring the 3rd one in this Nigeria now that you don't even know? You don't even know.
Paying school fees for 2 is already serious work.
You don't even know how the Nigeria is going to. So it's better to wait to understand Nigeria first before you bring the 3rd one.
No. So the second question she asked is, how long can you guys not talk after you quarrel?
That question.
Okay. Answer, because you are the king of silent treatment.
Okay, that question. Before, we can't go to bed without settling any issues we have. Before. Calm down now.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
When we have issues, we actually just settle it before going to bed. Then you also came up with the idea of before we step on that bed, let's just sort ourselves out.
Yeah.
All right, so that make person no go quarrel. Jesus Christ, come, can't go air fire because of the quarrel. Then, but you know, at times as humans, stubbornness go enter. You go say, man, I beg, let's just quarrel this quarrel. So there's no time limit. When our head is correct, we'll probably settle it immediately. But when stubbornness enter our head, we'll probably leave it for like some days.
He's always more stubborn. It's not you that's always the one that's carrying matter on your head. Two of us are stubborn.
So when our head is somehow, we leave it for like some days, but we'll still come back and settle and talk about it. And
so how long? Did we answer the question? It depends on our mood. Sometimes we settle it immediately. Sometimes we can stay. What's the longest you stayed? Maybe 1 week.
Like 1 week.
Huh? You see, DK. There's another like, let me even see if this man would stop being stubborn and come and talk. I'm the one that is always the peacemaker.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
I'm the peacemaker now because I don't know how to stay and someone offended me, I offended somebody and person not talking to me. I'm not going to, I don't know how to do it. Like I don't know how to keep malice. But that 1 week I was like, let me even see.
But I don't bring my stubbornness.
Let me even see.
I don't bring my stubbornness inside. I don't bring my stubbornness inside family.
You're stubborn.
I know I'm
after
stubborn.
I say I'm stubborn. We are both stubborn, but me, I'm stubborn, but I'm very easy to bend. Like you can easily just don't fix thing, and just laugh and forget. But you had Jesus, even like that. That's some of this really fun. Abi, am I lying?
You're not lying. I shall know both of us were stubborn.
We are both stubborn, anyways. That's the only thing we have in common.
We have plenty things in common.
What else do you have in common? Let's not deviate from the question. Okay? So the next question here from TONIA Vivian. How did you guys meet? We've said this so many times.
NYC.
We met at NYC camp. We just met in the camp with other
Zamfara.
people. If we're friends with a group of people, we're all friends. Yeah. So that's Zamfara. How we met in Zamfara State during our NYSC. Okay, so the next question here is from Benita Okezie. How was the first 3 years of marriage like?
Okay, let's answer that one first.
Okay, how was the first 3 years of marriage?
First 3 years of marriage was like a bomb. You know why?
First 3 years or first 1 year?
First 1 year, 2 years.
First 1 year was a bomb. The second year
was like a knockout.
Learning. They knock out. The third year or so. Like, matches. Okay, we are here. Matches. So bomb, knockout, and then matches. So the fire is reducing now. That's
the fire didn't reduce.
Upon how calm and how
No, when I mean like the first 3 years, like the first 3 years.
Okay, like we really had to learn ourselves. Like
because at first we didn't like get anybody inside our house. Yeah. We just wanted to be us, so that if we want to quarrel, let's quarrel. If we want to laugh, let's laugh. Without somebody, let's do anything. Let somebody not be carrying our matter to family meeting and say, auntie and uncle they're quarreling or whatever. But like the first 3 years was like very good. We could like stay up till like 1 o'clock. Yeah. Play Scrabble, play what? Me, I actually like fruit and fiber, Kellogg's. She likes the normal. She doesn't like all those, like like.
I don't like stress. It's no matter of bush. I don't like stress. Anything that will just stress my life. I want when I'm eating something, I know that this is what I'm eating. Not
when you are bush. You just accept that you're bush.
It's another thing. I don't like confusion.
Like the same way you don't take salad. The same bush.
I don't like that confusion. I just like this is what I'm eating. Let me eat it. Let me know that that's what I'm eating. So
like probably stay awake 1. After the conflicts, eat cake, eat chocolate. We just take the junk, and I don't even know why we're not even fat. We just like play life
in this house.
So the first 3 years like been good. I won't like when you actually look at it. Yeah. I think on average of we quarrel like maybe 6-7 times in a year. Because there are times for like 4 months, 5 months, no issues.
We hardly quarrel, but
we hardly quarrel.
That thing that make us quarrel is even small
momo thing, no. Unnecessary momo thing that.
And pride. Who is the reason?
Local pride.
Who is the reason behind that?
You know you have local pride. It's
not me.
You're meant to have international pride.
It's not me.
You're having local pride.
You, that's why.
Local pride, like as if you are from.
You cannot never agree who is the
local
person
pride
that is
from.
the problem.
I'm not saying. See, there are times I cause the stuffs. Yes. All right. But mine is international pride.
Now, so yours international pride. That's why your own is higher now. That's why you're.
Local pride from which country are we going to use in Africa?
Oh my goodness.
One of those small, tiny countries that
this country when they come and vex for you. Okay. So that was the first 3 years of marriage was not too bad, but we also had a lot of quarrels now. Has our quarrel even reduced?
I've told you, like in a year. If in a year we don't quarrel more than 8 times, so
8 times is not even much.
It's much, but it's never.
Maybe let's just say we quarrel like once in 2 months.
Once in 3 months or 2 months, and it's just.
And over stupid small
silly
things,
silly
things I don't know why we even quarrel about it.
So,
but the first 3 years of marriage was a lot of learning each other, a lot of quarreling over stuff, a lot of just adjusting.
Yeah.
Adjusting and realizing that we are married, not single.
You're not doing hide and seek.
So this next one, how do you guys settle your differences? We've already said that now, something like that.
We just sit down, talk.
I air my views, he airs his views. We shall find a way to meet at the middle ground.
And set to laugh.
And set. Even though sometimes we not really change.
Then at times I bribe her.
I mean, Kade is a bribe.
You bribe me with that thing.
Eh?
You know.
I know what.
Next one.
Okay. So, do you and your husband give each other silent treatment sometimes? We've already said this.
That.
So, the next question here is from TONIA GODWIN. And she's also, you guys already know that TONIA GODWIN is my personal, most, interesting YouTuber I enjoy to watch. Anyway, let's just continue. Her question is, what's the most valuable lesson you both learned in 7 years of marriage?
Well, for me, one has to be the fool. And one has to be the wise person. Yeah. 2 of you can't be wise at the same time. Or if not, you just set the house on fire. So when one person is hot, just calm down. when one person is cold, just
so you take shifts now. So today, if you are the hot one, the other person
just calm down and just
tomorrow the other person is not the hot one. You say
just accept the fact that this is not boyfriend and girlfriend where you can actually say leave my house and you not see the girl for like, or you not see the guy for like 5 months if you want. This one, if you like, you vex, go out. You still come back to that same house. If you like, do your face like thunder, you still come back to that same house. So it's always good. So it's always good in marriage. Just drop your pride for the sake of the family and live
you cannot carry your pride on your chest.
Yeah, because marriage is like an open book where you just have to write how you want the marriage to be.
Yeah.
So if you want to be nightmare, go ahead.
Thank you. All right, so he already answered the same thing for me. So the next question is from Kemi A. Why didn't you get married on Valentine's Day?
So that the people that will come will not give an excuse to their boyfriend or girlfriend why they didn't get gifts. You will not create an excuse for people.
That's not the very reason. Very reason because me,
so I don't
want to share my day with a public holiday or a day of celebration.
So you get to
just like having something on Christmas Day, or I don't just like it.
You shall want to gift.
It's not because
so you get Valentine's gifts and get anniversary gifts.
I just don't like that dragging attention. People are wishing people by happy Valentine's Day and they are wishing me happy anniversary at the same. I don't just like that, I like having my own attention. Okay. So now the next question is from KM. Biggest compromise each of you have never envisioned. What was the biggest compromise each of you made that you never envisioned? This question is hard. It's on a jam question. You want a jam, boss?
Jam is not hard. It's that is hard.
So what is the biggest compromise you've made that you never thought? I can't remember. I can't
Maybe you're living Catholic for a day.
Oh yes, thank you. That was like the biggest compromise I had to make. I mean, I'm a Catholic from birth, grew up Catholic, even confirmed everything. Like I was a serious Catholic, and then he came from his Pentecostal church and whisked me away. That was my biggest compromise I ever had to make.
Your Catholic
it was
people
so
don't
hard.
see you now.
It was so hard. It's not that now.
Me, I saw
I don't
you
know. You just came with
my spiritual eyes.
You charmed me.
With my spiritual eyes.
Fun fact is that it was my mom that actually made me let go of that. She was the one that actually spoke to me about it when I was telling her that was something that I was not really feeling it because of this. And she was like, that a woman does not have, how did she even put it, that a woman does not have a church until she's married, blah, blah. Me, I don't believe that, but that kind of calmed me anyway. I'm like, okay, well, the main thing is that you shall love the person, you see yourself being married to the person. But it's just a personal thing, because I didn't just become a Catholic because I was born as a Catholic. I later grew into understanding why I was a Catholic and why I wanted to be a Catholic. That's why it was hard for me. You get?
I got.
What about you? Biggest compromise you had to make that you never envisioned?
I don't remember any.
Okay, so should we move on?
Yeah.
Sorry. Hardest or toughest lesson you learnt about marriage? I think we've already mentioned.
Marriage is not beans.
It's not beans, so seriously.
But it's sweet.
Marriage can be very sweet.
Don't allow those married
your
people.
Friend.
Don't allow those married people to discourage by saying marriage is tough, marriage is hard.
Marriage is not
you go and marry
tough.
and you know that marriage is sweet.
I think it just boils down to your choice.
Just marry the right
beginning.
person.
Just don't rush into marriage. Don't feel pressured to get married to someone because your family are pressuring you, or your friends or people in society is pressuring you, because marriage can be hard when you marry the wrong person. Like
it becomes hell.
It can be hell, like hellfire.
The hell that's in the Bible, you just start experiencing
it's better to remain single and
than marry
happy
the wrong person
than marrying the wrong person.
But if
you are single and sad, it's even still better for you than being married and miserable. If you already made that mistake, what do you do? Let's not talk about that one. That's the whole topic of this. Anyway, I'm not encouraging anybody to go through divorce, but if you are single,
to marry your friend.
If you are single, just don't make that mistake of marrying someone out of pressure or just because you want to get married. Out of pity, out of the fact that maybe you impregnated the person. So, the last one here: best memories you've made with each other. Have we not answered this already?
I think the
best memories when we got married, when we had our children. Those are the best memories we've had as a married couple. Apart from every other things are not quantifiable, like just normal one day enjoyment and forget. But those are the things that I can pick out that stand out for us.
Yeah.
This question is from Queen Jumi, it's a repeated question. How many kids do you have? Okay, yeah, it's not
two boys.
We have 2 boys right now. Yeah, so for now we have 2 boys. Joanna Agu, I hope I'm pronouncing your name well. How has marriage been? We've answered that, right?
Wonderful.
Yeah, marriage has been awesome, even though there has been down times and times that I'm like, what the hell? But marriage has been, in general, in summary, it has been good. And then what's the difference during the earlier years and now that you're married 7 years together?
For me, I don't actually see the difference. So.
There's really not much of a difference.
Yeah, because for me, the love is still there, like from the beginning. You know when you are tracking somebody and you're feeling all the love thing. And for me, it's still the same. That's just my opinion. Okay. It's still the same, like 7 years is big, but at the same time, it's just like yesterday. Yeah. So it has always been the same love. Okay. Marrying your friend makes it easier. Marrying your enemy makes it tougher.
Yeah. So yeah, basically for me, the difference is initially it was a struggle trying to adjust, just adjust in general. And then now, even though we are still trying to adjust because it's not easy, it's still a process, it's still a progress, we are still adjusting. And yeah, that's why they say marriage is not easy. Life is not a bed of roses. It applies to marriage. Marriage is not a bed of roses.
Yeah, because you guys...
How you make your bed is how you lie on it.
Yeah, because you guys probably live like in something years of your life.
Yeah, so 7 years is like...
So coming together, you have different views, different opinions to things.
So it takes a while for everything to adjust. Yeah, so I think we come back to the same point.
Yeah.
Okay. So this question is from Louis 1, who said, I love you first. Of course.
Moi.
I'm too proud to do that.
Yeah, African woman.
So the next one from the same person, I don't know if it's him or her. What's been your favorite thing / season in your marriage so far?
Every day.
Yeah, I think we've even answered some of these questions are kind of intertwined. We must have answered this question earlier. Then this question is from NELO'S Life, my home G. Okay, guys, check her out. What do you think of the whole gender role debate? Gender role. Well, this is a topic on its own.
Okay.
It's a whole topic on its own. Should we leave it for later?
But you still have to answer.
Let's answer generally.
All right.
What do you think of gender roles?
All right, for me, all right.
And this thing, we actually have different opinions, right?
Yeah.
It's like a debate, though. Let's not start war on this video.
Yeah, but okay, let me put. I know two of us will talk about this.
Let's not start war. Just say, let me not talk.
Yeah, I know two of us will talk about this.
Yeah, right? We talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, we even talked about it yesterday. For me, when you want to marry somebody, all right, you've already known what the person can do or cannot do. Maybe not in comprehensive terms, or what the person can do. Now, for me personally, my wife has been the one making the food for like 7 years, all right? Yeah. Once in a while, I just help to make food, okay, at home, like cook.
You help out?
All right? Sure. Yeah, I help out cooking. I help out with the dishes, watching the plates, and the rest, okay? Yeah. So the same way she has been the one in charge of with the cooking, I've been in charge of making sure our clothes are clean for 7 years. So you guys better, every time you see I wear any nice clothes, me, 7 years, I've been the one making sure from everything to everything.
Yes, I agree.
Making sure our clothes are clean, alright? We got washing machine, and the washing machine has been doing the rest, but I still make sure that spread it, bring it. If I leave that cloth outside for 1 month, you will leave it 1 month too. I have to
bring it. They asked you. You know they asked you. They asked you, what do you think?
No, I'm just coming to land on that.
What do you think of the whole gender role?
That's what I'm coming to that place. Yeah. Now, there's some guys, alright, growing up, their mom never allowed them to enter the kitchen. Now you meet them, you just don't expect them suddenly to drag them into the kitchen and say, come and cook for me, come and help me with the kitchen, whatever house, whatever. Their mind has already been programmed that it's a woman thing, and it is totally wrong because of the upbringing. Right? So if you have a friend A who has that mentality, and you have a friend B who has a different view from it, for me as a girl, all right, let me put myself, if I'm a girl now, right, and I have a boyfriend who doesn't believe that he should enter the kitchen to assist me in anything. Now you can't just force that on that person, like you must do it. First, what I would do is I'll try to arrive at a compromise level. Most ladies don't like football, right? And I know my husband probably might like football. I was like, okay, why should I see a game with you? all right, for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Then when I'm cooking, can you come to the kitchen and assist me? Let's just sit together and gist. Even as much as I want him to learn some certain things, I might not just put it out like, just come and sit down with me in the kitchen. Let me gist and talk.
That's assuming you married your friend too. This thing you're saying.
Yes.
But if you not marry your friend, which man you want to
now, if you did not marry your friend, you've dated that person for 6 months or 1 month or 3 months. You know that this man cannot even enter the kitchen. You use your 2 eyes and enter. And you know that this man, nothing will bring him to the kitchen or even help you clean the house. And you enter. And tomorrow you are going to the social media to cry for help. Like there, you entered it with your eyes wide open.
Well, I agree with you on this one, Sha.
You entered with your eyes.
But then, why don't they make adjustments afterwards?
Yeah.
But then, well, what you're saying is true. Because you knew how the person was before they got married. But then it still goes back to us, what we are saying about trying to make compromises, trying to adjust.
But you know that a lot of parents...
Let's not talk about cooking. Okay. Let's talk about helping out, like with the children, or...
Most men will tell you their job is just to provide the money, and which is totally wrong. Most men will just tell you, I've done everything, I've done everything, I can't be working my ass out, and you'll not be coming to tell me to come and do this, do that. But it's actually a wrong perspective.
Yeah.
So for me, at times we make the mistake of not knowing, seeing all these things and still get married to the person, thinking the person will change overnight. At the same time, marrying the right person helps you. He encourages you. You understand? In a lot of time, it's a long topic.
It's a long topic, and I think we will.
But men should try men should try as much as possible to assist their wife.
Yeah. Then the next question is from Harry Babe. What have you learned in 7 years of marriage, and what's your advice for single people like me? We've already answered this question.
Marry your friend.
Yeah, so marry your friend and shine your eye. Okay, so my beautiful sister asked question, like, I asked a question twice on my video post and on my community post. She asked the question again on my community post. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you read my post and you commented again. The excellent teacher. She asking another question. What is your take on Valentine's Day? Is it overrated? It's overrated. For me, it's overrated. And I don't even like to celebrate Valentine's Day because I'm like, every day is meant to be celebrated. Every day, you're supposed to love people genuinely every day of your life. So I don't see the reason why we're celebrating a special day. Fine, if you're celebrating as a saint day, all well and good, because it's a saint Valentine, right? Or the whole gesture of exchange of gifts and all those love, happy Valentine's Day. Sometimes I don't even respond. Like, I don't see it as overrated. For me, that's my own 2 cents. Doesn't mean that you can have your own opinion. Anyway, she now also asked, when was your first kiss? Do you remember?
Yeah.
When?
Was
it the first date?
No.
Second date?
I think it was maybe second
date. You now tricked me.
How?
Abi? With your charms. Yeah, so the second note, but we've already been friends.
We've been friends for like
So yeah.
So it's not like as if we just met and kissing a big mouth.
You want me to choke you? Okay. So the next question is from another of my sisters. God, I have a lot of my sisters asking me questions. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, AADO Lifestyle, the skin guru. If you are not subscribed to our channel, I don't know what you're doing. Go and check her out. Okay. What's the first meal you made for him as a new wife? My sister, if I tell you, say I remember. I don't remember. Do you remember?
No.
You know you're our recorder. I don't remember everything.
My channel is not swallow.
I can't remember what it was, seriously.
But no, it's not
right? So it will be something simple. As a wife, I can't remember, Jerry. I can't remember. Sorry, sis. And will he get this is a sweet question. Will he get a vasectomy for the sake of family planning? Will you get a vasectomy?
But what is this one you're doing?
IUD. What will you get?
What you doing? IUD?
No, imagine me. I don't want to do IUD. I don't want to do any family planning, anything.
Yeah.
Will you get a vasectomy?
Yes. I have 3 kids. Waiting they get on do. I don't want to have more than 3.
Are you sure?
I don't.
I know I've asked you this question before.
And I said yes. That I don't want to have more than 3. So
okay.
I have no issue with
it. Please.
So I have a role model that's done, so I can easily do it. I don't have issue with it.
All right. So the next question is from Ndu Okuchi. God, Emanuela. I'm sorry for murdering your name. Emanuela Okuchi. Do you sometimes feel you are not enough for your husband? Like, do you feel you don't deserve him? My sister, I know that I deserve. In fact, I know sometimes if I don't say I deserve more than this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When it's annoying me, I'm like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I'm a very good wife. I don't know why this guy is doing like this. And then there's sometimes I'm like, oh, I always tell him, you're lucky that I'm not a troublesome wife. You're lucky that I'm not stressed your life as many women.
But I've never stressed your life. Yeah. No, you're actually a good wife. Yeah. No doubt about 100%.
I don't feel, never a time I feel like I don't deserve.
And I don't stress your life because when you're like a broomstick, if I stress your life,
you know that this broomstick now become my name on this channel because it never meant time to call me broomstick.
Because if I stress your life, you probably
if I start calling you chicken legs, don't be angry.
My legs are good. So I don't want to stress. I can't even stress your life.
Okay.
You know why? There's this Bible verse, so that will make your page long.
It will be long already. Continue.
When a man leaves his father and mother and joins together with the wife, they become one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So when you become one, whatever you do to your wife, you're actually doing it to yourself.
Yeah.
So if you abuse your wife, treat your wife bad, you're actually doing that to yourself.
Okay.
If you beat your wife, you're actually doing that to yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't help your wife out in the kitchen, you're actually not helping yourself too.
Yeah.
So when you guys become one, it means nobody is smarter than the other person. Drop your pride and let the marriage work.
So this question is from Gusta's channel. What's the age difference between you guys?
This one my picking. I think when I was like in primary school, she was probably wearing red pants.
Can you imagine?
Pushing tire, playing inside.
Like me.
Pushing tire, playing inside brain.
Guys,
5.
Should I tell them?
5 now.
5 years.
Is it 5?
What are you saying?
It's not up to 5. It's not 5. Okay, 4.
Is it even 4?
It's 4
it's
now.
Not 4.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's older than me with 3 years.
Wait, are you not?
You've forgotten how old I am. Hey. I shake my head. And the second question is, how do you guys handle finances? Do you split the bills?
My dear, see, a man's money is
the wife's money.
The wife's money, the children's money, the family's money, everybody's money.
The wife's money is the wife's money.
The wife's money is
course.
her money. So as a man, just remove your head. Just remove your eye. If you don't want problem with your life.
Man.
If you don't want problem with your life, just remove your eye.
My sweet cousin Charity Enendo asked the question: what qualities made you stand out from other suitors? And then second question is, having spent 7 years, will you say it's love keeping it going? So the first question is for me, what made him stand out? I just felt like he knew what he wanted.
Fine boy,
and
tall boy,
all those things don't.
Caring,
I mean, don't know that all the guys I've dated, they are like the tallest. I always date my height. I don't care about the height. I don't care about.
I want your children to be like dwarf.
See, I don't care because I'm tall.
Don't mind me.
Just be my height.
I'm just being silly.
Just be my height, and that's fine.
I'm just being silly.
So not because of your height. The thing that made you stand out is, number one, you knew what you wanted, like you're a go-getter, like you just know what you want and you go for it.
Yeah, you're serious.
One.
Now.
The second one is that you're very careful. Don't allow this thing to scatter your head before you start making noise. When we did this video, very caring person. Like he's a very, very caring person. In fact, he has a lot of female friends because of his caringness.
I know.
Yeah. So
I have
he's a very caring person, and he's like kind of. He can be very empathetic when he wants to be, at least to me, when he wants to be. But yeah, generally he's an empathetic person. Like he has a way with people. Like he has a way to be. Like he's a very nice friend when he wants to be. Yeah, so he's a very nice person.
When his head is not.
So those were the first few things that attracted me to him, and that's what made him stand out among others. And then the second question is it love that has been keeping us going after the 7 years?
Yeah, if not be love, now waiting again.
Love, because in as much as money is very, 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 very,
money
very
is
important.
Actually very important, but it's love.
You can't be overstated that money is very important, but love also, because there are sometimes when the chips are down and then money cannot sustain you. So what do? Do you run at the first flight that there's no money again? Yeah, so it's been love for us
all the way.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I missed any question, but that brings us to the end of this video. Okay. We've answered all your questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you have anything to say? What do you have to say? Let's end this video.
Yeah, more 100 anniversaries to come.
100.
I don't want to be.
I don't want to live that long old. Though.
You don't want to be 100 something.
No.
Oh, how are your teeth?
Please, I just want like 90. 90 is okay. 1995.
You want to die like 90?
I don't want to be. All my teeth are gone. I'll be walking.
I'll be pounding the fish for you. I'll be giving you the fish juice.
The longer you stay, the more your sins will be. I'll find it. So how many years anniversary are we praying for now?
100 more.
Okay. Amen.
Oh, you walk like this. I
don't know how that would be.
With all your teeth gone.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Pooping on your body.
Alright, let's end this video.
Yeah.
End the video first now. Right now, so I'm going to be ending this video here as my apprentice right here has refused to learn walk. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end of this video. Thank you for all the congratulatory messages on that community post as well. I really appreciate each and every one of them. If you are yet to subscribe, because I'm going to beg again, please subscribe to my channel, okay? That's the least you can do for me. That's what you can do for me as my anniversary gift, okay? And please share this video if you found it interesting, okay? And yeah, let me know in the comment section too if you also found it interesting.
Just send your address so I will send everybody cupcake.
Hey, wahala. Wow.
I don't want to send cupcake.
How many people do you want to send cupcakes?
Like 3. Maybe 4,000
I should do giveaway. Don't worry,
no, send cupcake to like 4,000 people.
I'll do giveaway. I'm just waiting for it to, materialize, like, so that when I'm doing the giveaway to have weight, Navy people don't do small things. You need to make it, quantifiable, quantifiable. Okay, guys. So I'm going to be signing out here. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye. Tell them bye-bye.
Bye. See you guys. Bye-bye.